So I got a job that's coming up in 2 days that honestly came to me quite randomly. I got an Instagram DM from a guy who's a brother of a coach who's a coach for a baseball team. I don't know if it's Major League Baseball, but he said allegedly it's a pretty well-known baseball team. He's gonna have a speaking event down here in Florida, in Orlando, Florida to be exact, and it's in 2 days. So he hired me for it and I just got the job confirmed. And honestly, it was quite weird, and honestly, it goes to show that when you're a freelancer, you're really never knowing when you're going to get your next job. Honestly, the month of October so far, it's been kind of slow. I haven't been getting nothing too crazy. I haven't been completely booked out. I know towards the end of this month, I do have a couple of jobs, but the beginning of it is pretty slow. So honestly, I'm quite surprised how randomly and how fast this job just came to me. I'm literally out here going for a walk and the job just came to me and confirmed it. I'm locked in. So I want to talk to you guys really quick. I have a question. How do you guys feel about the feeling of always having to rent out camera gear on every single project that you get? Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I just had to pick up, oh, there goes the lens cap. I just had to pick up this 70-200 for a keynote shoot that I have tomorrow. And lately I just been thinking, like, I've been at this rental house like literally every single time I have a shoot. And honestly, obviously I'm charging the client more extra for that, so it's not coming out of my own pocket. But it's just the fact that I had to keep driving to this rental place every single time. It's just that fact of feeling like, you know, you always need something new every single time you get a job. And honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of it. Like, basically, it seems like I always either need a second camera or I always need a lens. Now, a second camera is no brainer. I plan on buying a second camera anyways, but having just that feeling of, okay, maybe I need this lens, maybe I need that lens, but then it's like, I don't use it enough for me to want to buy it. Like the 70-200 is something that I would need for a keynote because my 24-70 just isn't going to cut it, especially the guy told me it's going to be over 500 people, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the back of the room. So a 70-200 is something that will be perfect for jobs like this, but I don't always get jobs like this, you know what I mean? So the fact that I'm just in a hole where I just always had that feeling of just, I need a different piece of equipment every single time I get a job. Like last month, September, every job that I got, I went to the rental house for. For me, it's mainly only when it comes to lenses, not really anything else. If I don't have lights, I don't rent out lights. Unless the client asks me for it, and then I'll go ahead and do it, but typically it never happens because my 2 setup lighting works perfectly fine, so they're pleased with that. But it's just little things like that. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this topic? Do you always have that pressure to every single time you get a job, you feel like you need this piece of gear? I honestly feel like it's draining and I'm just sick of that feeling. And just let me know what you guys think. I'll be interested to know. There is a reason why I love getting jobs like this. As you can see right here, I got my little fanny pack in it. I got me a Wawa lemonade because call time was pretty early. It was 7 a.m. I think in the second pouch, I had a 24-70. Yep, a 24-70. So a job like this, only thing required of me is literally just a tripod right there and then my camera bag. And that is it. No special lighting, no diffusion, no boom poles, none of that. So right now I'm here at a conference and I'm filming a keynote speaker. I just want to show you guys quickly my setup. I'm running the FX6 with a 70-200 f4G lens, and this is how it's looking right now. So the colors in here, as you know, if you film a lot of conferences and keynote speakers, you know the lighting is complete trash. So I set the white balance to around 4,000 kelvins because it's just the colors in here just don't look the best. This is the lighting that I'm working with. It doesn't really look that good. So he wants the frame directly in the middle. So this is how I'm setting up the entire frame. But like I was saying about the lights in here are not the best, and they never are. And the reason why I got the f4 and not the 2.8, because this one was a lot cheaper. And either way, I have to shoot at 12,800 ISO. So it doesn't make sense for me to spend extra, I think it was like $80 for the 2.8 version, where I can just get the f4, shoot at 12,800 and just still get the job done. So, but again, the white balance is set to 4,000 kelvins because the lights in here just are always trash. And again, everything should go good for the most part. I'm just waiting for now. So I got interrupted again, but like I was saying, so this is the setup. So right now, call time is 9. I don't need no lights. I love just having to bring just tripod and camera bag. So hopefully today's a good day. This is the entire event as a whole. So looking pretty good. Got it mic'd up with a lavalier, and I'm just gonna wait till 9 o'clock. Honestly, right now I'm just sitting here waiting. It's boring, but you know what? I'm getting paid for it.
All the things in the past that I didn't do right, and it was then obsessed with the future of where am I going to land in my rankings when it comes to basketball and distance running. Am I going to be a starter on my varsity team? Am I going to get a scholarship? What do I got to do to keep a 4.0?
Full shoot done, and I'm at 51%. But this is the entire event as a whole. Our job is done. So I just finished up, done, leaving. And I just want to show you guys, like, look how big this place is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can't flip the camera around, but this place is like a palace. It's literally, I feel like I'm walking into a Roman palace. It is so crazy. And the reason why I want to start recording is because I want to talk about, honestly, I feel kind of guilty. Like, people pay. I'm pretty sure this place is very, very expensive to stay here. It's a hotel. And people have to pay to come in here. And I'm just a videographer. And I get in completely free. Man, that's just like, it's crazy the perks that you get when you're a videographer. It really, really is. But job is done. So originally I spoke to the client's brother that I worked with, and his brother told me that I'm gonna have to edit this footage as well. So my thing is, I shot everything in S-Log3 because if I'm gonna edit it, I'm gonna color grade it, and I'm gonna do it how I wanna do it. Then I end up talking to the client, and the client ended up telling me that he wants me to send him all the raw footage, and then we're just gonna go from there. But most likely he said that he's just gonna keep the raw footage for his own personal use. So I guess it's for his portfolio, I'm assuming. Now, nothing wrong with that, but the only thing is, I shot an S-Log3 with a Rec 709 LUT applied, and the Rec 709 LUT, I purposely exposed it, I overexposed it, because I thought at least I was gonna color grade it. So now it's a little overexposed, so now I'm gonna have to go home. I'm probably gonna throw on like a light color grade, just so he don't be like, wow, what is this? This looks horrible. I don't want him to freak out on me, but because I thought I was editing. So now it's the extra step that I gotta do. I hope I don't have to edit it. I hope I can just throw a color grade on it and just send him the footage. That'll make my life easier, but that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that's probably the only challenge that I really had, besides people walking in and out of my frame. That kind of drove me crazy, but I'm gonna pick it up when I probably get to the car. But man, look at this palace. That's crazy. And it goes all over there. Like, it goes way deeper. I'm on the corner of it. This place is massive on the inside.